Hello everyone, welcome back. I must say how much happy I am today, especially after hearing the news from Kashmir that we have nailed the terrorist, the commander of Hizbul Mujahideen, Riaz Naiku. We did it. We absolutely did it. We avenged Handwara attack. In the past, we have avenged all the terror attacks that have happened in the recent times. We know when Uri happened, our soldiers did the surgical strike. When Pulwama happened, we did the airstrike in Balakot. The message is pretty clear from India that no matter how many terrorists this Pakistani army is going to send and infiltrate into the Indian border, we're going to send them to their destiny. We're going to pack and send them where they belong to. But at the same time, with deep pain and sorrow, I must pay respect and I salute our soldiers, our security forces who have laid their lives, who have sacrificed for our nation. What they do is priceless, unmatchable, and incomparable. Their duty is the supreme and ultimate duty, which cannot be measured or compared to any other duty that we do. But having said that, as we know that we nailed the terrorist Hizbul Mujahideen and there are other terrorists who we killed. The message is pretty clear to the Pakistan. Let them send how many terrorists they are going to send. And the news is the Pakistani side of the LOC. They still got like 300 to 400 terrorists on their launch pads. To all my fellow Indians, let me tell you, these Pakistani army do not have the guts to face the Indian army. They are coward army. They send these terrorists and jihadis and they hide behind this terrorist. You know why they're covered? They're covered because they're not powerful. They're covered because they're not brave. They're covered because they know that they're going to get killed. And they do remember what happened in 1965, 1971, 1999. In 1971, we broke their country and made a new country called Bangladesh. They do remember that. Their 93,000 soldiers surrendered in front of the Indian army. They threw their weapons. They didn't want to get killed. They surrendered in front of the Indian army. And they do remember that. How powerful our army is. And if they do risk a chance, they know their destiny. And they also remember what happened in 1999 in Kargil. They thought they're going to easily cross the LOC and capture Siachen and all the posts around Kargil area, but they must have forgotten what happened with them in the past. We have lost many of our soldiers, but we must also remember that we pinned a lot more soldiers of the Pakistani forces. So the message is very clear from India to these Pakistanis. Whoever is listening, the message is pretty clear. Tell your army to come and face the Indian army. Tell them not to hide like rats. Tell them not to send these jihadis. If they have the guts, if they are saying that they are powerful army, then why don't they come and fight with the Indian army? My message to the Pakistanis is, what are your defense forces doing? Are they hiding behind this terrorist? Where are they hiding? Ask them to come and face the Indian army. Where is your army chief, naval chief, and air force chief? What are they doing? Don't they have the courage and guts to face the Indian army? Why are they sending these jihadis? When Balakot happened, this Pakistani army said that they're going to give a surprise to India. I want to ask them, where is the surprise? When are you giving us a surprise? Balakot happened, we did the hair strike, we didn't get a surprise. Handwara happened, we avenged Handwara, we killed the Mujahideen, the commander, and all the terrorists associated to the attack. We didn't get a surprise yet. I want to ask, where is the surprise? Indian army and all the defense forces are waiting for your surprise. Bring it on. You know what? You cannot surprise us because you are already surprised. And let me tell you, the message from India is very clear. We are soon going to reclaim Pakistan occupied Kashmir, Gilgit Baltistan, and in the near future, we also promise you that we are going to free Balochistan. Balochistan is going to break and get its independence. It will surely become an independent country. Stop worrying about Kashmir. Stop crying about Kashmir. Kashmir was, is, and always will be an integral part of India. We'll be soon coming to you and hit you hard in your own backyard. So get ready for it. Till next time, Jai Hind.